My child, you were meant to hear this right now. Something urgent has happened, and heaven chose this moment to reach you. Someone close to you has been caught at the airport. They were running away with something that was never theirs to take. It has your name on it, your blessing, your reward, your answered prayer. They tried to carry it away quietly, but heaven stopped them in their tracks. Angels intervened before your loss could become permanent. This is why loss could become permanent. This is why you. That sudden anxiety, that strange silence, that sense that something isn't right, it wasn't your imagination. It was me trying to get your attention. I saw the plan before you did. I watched as jealousy entered the heart of someone you trusted. They smiled at you while hiding intentions I could see clearly. They wanted to flee before truth caught up with them. But truth travels faster than any flight. Comment, I trust you. God, if you're surrendering your worry, if you're surrendering your worry, if you're surrendering your worry below worry, if you're surrendering your worry, they were intercepted not by human hands, but by divine order. Even now, angels are surrounding the situation, turning what was meant to harm you into a revelation. Do not fear. What they tried to carry away is being returned to you multiplied. You see, I allow exposure not to embarrass you, but to free you. You've been asking me to reveal who's real and who's pretending. Now you're seeing it unfold. They couldn't face what they'd done, so they tried to read and done. So they tried to read done. So they tried to read Jult. With the I tried to raise dwelling, so they tried to read your system, but that is your letting code. Go us, chills, but raffleda. Without all close away. How can you hide from the one who sees every movement, every secret, every intention? They planned their escape thinking no one would notice. But I noticed. I stopped the plane in spirit before it ever left the ground. I whispered their name into the ears of those in authority. I caused delays. I made them forget one detail, one signature, one moment, one truth that exposed everything. Now, they are standing in shock. They thought they could leave the chaos behind in shock. They thought they could leave the chaos behind to find shock. They thought they could leave the chaos behind to lock. The half-lock both this last behind in shock. They thought they could take what belonged to you and disappear. But I said no, because you have suffered too much already. You've been patient while others mistreated you. You've held on when people gave up. And now heaven is saying, enough. The tables are turning. Justice is moving. The same people who underestimated you will see the power of divine protection over your life. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. Even when it looked like you were alone, I was at Mike, you were alone. I was as off alone. I was as alone. I was as alone. I was alone. I was as with alone. I was as a skinny alive. Your tears were counted. Your pain was written in my book. Your faith was tested, but never wasted. Now, my timing is unfolding. This betrayal was not random. It was a mirror showing you who truly walks with you. You prayed for discernment, and I answered. Comment protected, if you know no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This exposure is painful, yes, but it's also the start of your freedom. You no longer need to question who is for you, 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 is sin of his sitteth. You no longer need to question who is for you. Is careful as for you, is for you, speed of the law. My child, listen carefully. This person tried to take more than physical things. They tried to take your peace. They tried to drain your light. They wanted your favor because they saw it working. They couldn't understand why doors kept opening for you. They couldn't stand to see you rising while they stayed the same. So they plotted quietly. They pretended to support you, but envy was eating them from within. They wanted your destiny because they couldn't create their own. They wanted your destiny because they couldn't create their own. Oh, jealously, is a herald. They wanted your destiny because they couldn't create their own leglists like white. If it was a concern, because they couldn't create their own the tribal light. It is sealed in heaven. Your name is written on blessings no one else can claim. Even if they touch them, they can't keep them. Even if they run, they can't hide them. Because I, the Lord, own every gate, every sky, every path they tried to use. You thought the delay was an attack, but the delay was protection. If I had allowed that person to leave, you would have lost something irreplaceable. But I stepped in. You've been feeling like something is shifting, and your rate something is shifting, and your rake something is shifting, and your rake something is shifting, and your ratio. This is not the end of something, it's the beginning of something holy. The truth that's being exposed will release you from years of spiritual weight. Your spirit has been carrying invisible burdens, wondering why certain things never progressed. Now you will see why. It wasn't your lack of effort. It was someone working against you in silence. They spoke kindly, but their words to others were sharp. They borrowed your ideas, your light, and your love, and your love, and there it is, your light, and your love, and of the lustrous, your love, and it's the loves, why would you love, and this your love, and it's the it is the. But light that isn't yours can't survive in your absence. Without your presence, their power dissolves. This is why everything they touched fell apart once you withdrew. You are not ordinary. You carry divine fingerprints. Everything you touch has purpose. And that is why the enemy sent this betrayer close, not to destroy you, but to learn how to imitate you. But imitation cannot replace creation. You were made by heaven, not manufactured by men. Every time they tried to copy you, the result failed. Every time they tried to outrun you, grace went before you. And now, they are facing the consequence of touching what was sacred. Heaven's order has spoken. They are being stopped so you can finally move forward. I am not punishing them for your sake, I am protecting you for mine. Your journey is about to change course. The obstacles you faced were not signs of failure, they were signs of redirection. Every door that shut was my hand closing it before a thief could enter. You will soon understand why certain poke, or thief could enter. You will soon understand why certain poke can reach straight. After some pose, you will soon understand why certain poke stay strud. Hesly for sages. You prayed for clarity, and I answered through removal. That person at the airport was just one symbol of what I'm clearing from your path. Everything that has been secretly draining your energy is being stopped, one by one. It may feel lonely for a while, but this is sacred separation. Heaven is protecting your name, your future, and your peace. Even as you hear these words, my spirit is surrounding you. Feel that stillness right now. That's my prez. Right now, that's my prez. Right now, that's my prez. Right now, that's my prez. Forkroid cheese. What miches, forward to you, all the false. What spirit is array. I am saying to your heart, it's over. The betrayal ends here. No more nights of replaying conversations. No more wondering what you did wrong. No more doubting your worth. You are not losing, you are being prepared. The storm that hit you wasn't punishment, it was purification. I'm making space for the miracle you've been praying for. Do you see how everything is connecting? The timing, the dreams, the interruptions, none of it was random. Heaven's plan was moving while you thought nothing was happening. Even now, your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Angels are whispering on your behalf. The blessing that person tried to carry away is already being redirected back to you. And not just returned, increased. You will receive double for the pain, double for the shame, double for every delay. Because what the enemy meant for evil, I am transforming for glory. This is your This is your This is your This is your for glory. This is your to Nogodork and Gorsees is your this is. Do not reach out in anger. Do not seek revenge. Your silence is your weapon. Your peace is your power. Let me handle the exposure. Your only task is to heal and trust. I will bring what is yours back to your hands. Not through force, but through divine favor. Even those who doubted you will have to admit, the hand of God is on your life. My beloved child, I am proud of how far you have come. You have been faithful even when surrounded by deceit. You did faithful even when surrounded by deceit. You did faithful even when surrounded by deceit. You days as you were thirst. You did still clave and surrounded by deceit. You days even as surrounded. You didn't curse those who plotted against you. You just kept walking, hoping I saw your pain. And I did. Every hidden tear. Every night you stayed awake questioning why loyalty hurts the most. I was beside you through it all. When you whispered, God, why do they always betray me? I whispered back, because you are my chosen vessel, and your light exposes darkness. Your purity unsettles the corrupt. Your goodness reminds them of what they've lost. But their schemes only reveal who you are, my anointed one. They thought they were leaving you powerless, but they only left themselves empty, because power that comes from deception fades quickly. But the power born in truth endures forever. So, do not mourn what left. Do not chase what was taken. For what was yours is being restored even now, and what left you was never meant to stay. I am making space in your life for divine replacements. People who. I am making space in your life for divine replacements. People who. People who will celebrate your rise, not resent it. This betrayal was not a punishment. It was a purification. You are being cleansed of attachments that were secretly poisoning your peace. Do you remember the times you felt drained after speaking with them? That wasn't just emotional exhaustion. It was spiritual extraction. They were feeding off your energy. They loved your light, but not your truth. They admired your strength, but despised your despised your disciple. Despised your despised your despised your disciple. They despised your despise, but despised your despised your despise. Your disciples survivals triples. The fetal beslice celestial despised of your bad claims. They wanted what you carried, not who you were. But I hid you in plain sight. I allowed them to underestimate you, to mock you, to think they won, because I was positioning you for something greater. Every setback they caused will serve as evidence of your anointing. You will rise, not in secret this time, but in public view. And those who betrayed you will have no choice but to watch. They will know the one they tried to run away from was divinely chosen. Their acts tried to run away from was divinely chosen. Their actions divinely chosen. Their actions drew likes us, watch these of the veer. Their actions as if it was cracks. Their actions as if it was things. They awakened a fire inside you that no human betrayal can extinguish. My child, hear me clearly. You are stepping into restoration. Everything stolen will be returned with interest. The people who dismissed you will come seeking your forgiveness. And you will forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Release them to me. Let me handle what they broke. Your job is to keep your heart pure so I can fill it again. You cannot receive new blessings with hands still clutching old wounds. Let go, and you will see miracles unfold. You've been praying for a breakthrough, and this exposure is the beginning of it. Heaven had to reveal the blockage before the blessing could flow. Now that truth has surfaced, the path is clear. The delay has ended. A divine transaction is taking place. The thief is being stripped of what they stole, and you are being crowned with what you earned through faith. This moment marks a spiritual shift. Do you feel that peace entering your chest? That warmth isn't your imagination, it's my presence confirming that the battle is over. The war for you over. The war for what did you love? You all Potobio. What you are for your closiles, Prince Rod Quinto. The accuser has been silenced. Your name, which they tried to slander, is being honored in the heavenly realm. Angels are rejoicing, saying, finally justice is here, because heaven always settles its accounts. And I have declared that the scale will now tip in your favor. Every delay paid back, every lie exposed, every tear redeemed. You will no longer be the one left behind. You will be the one lifted up. Not because you demanded revenge, 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 to says, revenge is to see if the kills with alive and so tools, revenge to the. Your obedience touched heaven. Your patience reached my throne. And now, my child, you are about to see what divine reversal feels like. Opportunities will reappear that you thought were gone. People will seek your advice who once ignored your calls. Doors that were closed without reason will swing open with grace, because I have gone before you to prepare the way. You thought that person was leaving with your future in their hands, but I am your future. No one can take from, no one can take for a foul future. No one can take Frank Froges for Hive, for Glyph. No one can take Frosh and Witches. Their escape failed because they were trying to outrun destiny, and destiny cannot be delayed. My timing is precise. Nothing was lost, only rearranged for your good. Right now, your angels are repositioning blessings that had been misdirected. Funds, favor, and friendships all being realigned. The things you thought were gone forever are circling back to you, blessed and multiplied. Your faith has activated this return. You didn't quit when everything fell, when everything fell, when everything fell, when everything fell. You didn't curse me when you felt betrayed. You chose love when bitterness called your name. And that is why you were next in line for a miracle. I am not done writing your story. The betrayal was only a plot twist, not the ending. The ending will be redemption. The ending will be victory. The ending will be peace. So hold on. Hold on to your light, even when darkness tries to whisper that it's useless. Your light has already defeated the shadows around Das, already defeated the shadows around Da. Your light has already defeated the shadows around Das. Your light has already defeated the shadows around Das. A file of light has arrived. That's why the enemy panicked and sent confusion your way. That's why people close to you started acting strange. They were reacting to spiritual pressure. The closer your miracle gets, the louder distractions become. But you have learned to stay still while chaos shakes. And because of that, heaven trusts you with greater things. You will soon stand in awe at how I turned betrayal into blessing. You will see that every no was protecting your yes. You will see that every no was protecting your yes. You will tell me no was protecting your yes. You would have phalang used threats used to the stark. The loaf in your seal was protecting your yes. You will see yourself. You will see that the airport wasn't just a place of departure, it was a place of revelation. I stopped them there to stop your suffering. I froze their escape so you could move forward freely. And I will continue to block anyone who tries to take from you what is sacred. Because you are mine, and I am jealous over you. My love for you is fierce. My protection over you is relentless. No plan formed against you will stand. No curse spoken over you will stand. No curse spoken over you will spoken over you will slough. Will spoken over you will spoken over you will spoken over you will stand. No curse spoken over you will. No betrayal can break what I have built in you. You are covered, my child. You are covered in light, truth, and purpose. The very moment they tried to flee, I sealed your blessing with divine fire. It cannot be touched again. What's coming next will make you forget the pain of the past. Joy will return to your mornings. Peace will fill your nights. And gratitude will overflow from your spirit, because you will finally understand I never left you for a second. Even when you felt forgotten, I was fighting battles in silence. Even when you were crying, I was writing your comeback. Even when you thought all was lost, I was preparing your reward. Now, when you thought all was lost, I was preparing your reward. Now, when you thought all was lost, I was preparing your reward. Now, next, lift your spirit. You are about to enter the most abundant chapter of your life. The storm has passed, the betrayer has been stopped, and the heavens are open over you. My child, take a deep breath. You can feel the release happening even now. That heaviness in your heart is lifting. That confusion in your spirit is fading away, because what was hidden in darkness has finally been brought into light. The storm you endured is now breaking apart under the way, 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 the waking apart under the way with Leola. I know how deeply this betrayal wounded you. You trusted someone who wore a mask. You gave love to someone who used it as a weapon. You shared secrets with someone who used them as ammunition. And now you wonder, why, God? Why did you let me love them? I let you love them because love is your strength. Even when others twist it, your heart remains pure. That's what makes you my reflection on earth. You are not weak for forgiving. You are strong for forgiving. You are strong for safe. You are strong for safe. You are strong for stickless. You are strong for sisters. Would never know sick ill. You are strong for sisters. You are not foolish for trusting. You are faithful, and I honor faith. Every time you loved without condition, heaven noticed. Every time you showed mercy, you reflected me. And because of that, your reward will be beyond what your eyes can imagine. The one who betrayed you may have thought they escaped justice, but I am the God who sees all things. Their conscience is already restless. Their peace has been removed. Until they face what they've done, they will not find rest to stays what they've done. They will not find rest to stessful. They've done, they will not find rest to steers. Jillful, head conditions, the realization des roveless tistes of it. Because even now, my mercy reaches for them. But for you, my beloved, I bring healing. You will no longer carry guilt for what someone else broke. You will no longer take responsibility for their choices. I am untying the cords of spiritual manipulation that have held you captive. The fog is clearing, the confusion is ending, and peace is taking its rightful place within you. Look at how far you've come, even when you felt you couldn't take another pulse within you. You didn't collapse under the weight of pain. You rose in silence. You smiled through heartbreak. You kept going when quitting would have been easier. And I counted every step. That's why you are about to see blessings that will leave you speechless. Because I don't forget endurance. I don't ignore perseverance. I bless it beyond measure. The betrayer was stopped at the airport because I needed you to know no one can take from you what I have destined for you. Even if they have your name on their ticket, their destination will collapse because the journey they planned was never theirs to complete. Your destiny cannot fit into another person's hands. Your story cannot be rewritten by human intentions. It is sealed by divine decree, and what is sealed in heaven can never be undone on earth. Do you hear me? Your life is protected. Your name is guarded. Your spirit is shielded. And now I am preparing a new environment for you, free of betrayal, full of truth. New people are being sent into your path, people with sincere hearts, people who will pour into you without taking, people who will lift you higher without envy, because you've graduated from the lessons of deceit. This new chapter will be peaceful. You won't have to beg to be understood. You won't have to explain your worth. You will simply be surrounded by those who explain your worth. You will simply be surrounded by those who recognize, They will see your light and honor it. They will cherish your loyalty because they know how rare it is. You've passed the test, my child, and your reward is already set in motion. Heaven is aligning resources in your favor. Phone calls, emails, encounters, all divinely timed. You'll start to notice things shifting quickly now. Where you once faced rejection, you'll find open doors. Where you once met silence, you'll hear invitations. Where you once felt invisible, you are invitations. Where you once felt invisible, you else felt invisible, you relatable, you invisible, you invisible, you one. Because your season of hiding has ended. You were hidden for protection, not punishment. And now I'm revealing you to the world, healed, strengthened, and anointed. Those who tried to bury you didn't realize you were a seed, and now you are sprouting through the soil they tried to cover you with. This is your rise. This is your divine comeback. Every setback was just a setup. Every loss was just a clearing. Every betrayal was just a redirection. And now, the one who tried to take your inheritance will watch as you receive more than they ever imagined, because I am not just restoring, I am increasing. You will have abundance in the same area you once had lack. You will have love where you once had loneliness. You will have clarity where confusion once lived, and you will have peace where pain once ruled. This is your holy exchange. The ashes of betrayal are turning into the beauty of breakthrough. I am painting joy where others smeared sorrow. I am filling your cup until it overflows, because your heart stayed pure, and I reward purity. The betrayer's hands were full of what was yours, but now your hands will overflow with the betrayer's hands will overflow with Kulagwalang, with will overflow with a flow with a overflow with a flow with a flow with low, with a. You will see sudden miracles, unexpected opportunities, divine favor that feels unreal. People will say, "How did this happen for you?" And you will smile and say, "God did it," because it will be undeniable. No human could orchestrate what I'm about to do for you. My child, stay alert. The spiritual warfare around you is losing power. The enemy is retreating. The energy you feel shifting, that's your breakthrough approaching. Your spirit is being upgraded to match your blessing. That's why you felt tired and emotional lately. It's the final push before divine expansion. I am pouring new oil on your purpose, new light on your path, new power into your voice. Even your dreams will start to carry revelation again. I will speak to you in visions, numbers, and signs. You will begin to recognize heaven's language all around you. You'll hear my whispers in songs, see my messages in a dance. You'll hear my whispers in songs, see my messages in a death. You'll hear my whispers in songs, see my messages in a dance. To the sovereigns, was lies, your netedness. I've never been distant. I've been guiding you closer. You were never forgotten. You were being refined. And now, the refining is over. The gold has emerged. You are ready. Ready to receive, ready to rise, ready to rejoice. Do not look back anymore. Don't analyze their betrayal again. Don't replay what they said. It's over. They were stopped for a reason. Their exit was divine protection. I removed them to make room for your miracle. And this miracle is Ezekiel, miracle. Ezekiel is Idmai. And this miracle is Ezekiel is Sapphire. You will soon look back and say, "Now I understand." Because what felt like chaos was actually alignment. Heaven was shifting everything around you for your good. Your tears watered the soil of your promise. Your faith built a bridge for your blessing to arrive. And now it's here, closer than you think. I need you to trust me completely in this moment. Not halfway. Not with fear. Fully. Because as you trust, doors will open faster. As you believe, healing if halten affair. Forleave, healing if it is, basiling if inlet. As you rest, miracles will manifest. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to prove your worth. You don't have to explain your pain. Just stand still and watch me restore what they tried to run away with. The ones you tried to hide even from yourself. My light is entering those spaces. And with every breath you take, something inside you is being restored. You don't need to understand the how. Just allow it. Let the peace wash over you now. Let the peace wash over you now. Allow it. Let the peace wash over you now. Let the peace wash over you now. Not for them, but for you. You deserve peace, not bitterness. You deserve clarity, not resentment. You deserve love, not lingering pain. And that's what I'm giving you right now. I am untangling the knots in your spirit. I am lifting the heaviness that you thought would never leave. I am breaking the curse of repeated betrayal. You will not experience the same pain again. This cycle ends with you, because you've learned the lesson. You've gained the wisdom. And now, heaven can finally release the blessing. The same area where you were betrayed will become the area of your breakthrough. Where you were robbed, you will now overflow. Where you were silenced, you will now be heard. Where you were rejected, you will now be celebrated. Because I make all things new. And I am doing that in your life right now. You've been through your wilderness season. You've walked through betrayal, isolation, and heartbreak. But now you are entering your poo betrayal, isolation, and heartbreak. But now you are entering your poo, it's your poo. This is the land of peace. No more fear. No more pretending. No more exhaustion. This is the land of abundance, not just money, but peace, love, and purpose. Everything you need will come to you effortlessly, because you have learned to trust instead of chase. You have learned to rest instead of worry, and that is when miracles begin. You've been faithful in famine, now you will feast. You've been patient in the dark, now you will shine. You've been humble and faced. You've been humbling in fire. You've been humbling and we deal a shine. You've been humbling and it'll say they were talking and then we fucked it. You will land humble and will shine. Even those who doubted you will have to confess, God is truly with them. I am not restoring you to where you were before. I am restoring you to something greater. A level of peace that betrayal can't touch. A level of strength that storms can't shake. A level of faith that no lie can destroy. You have been refined by fire, and now you carry light that cannot be dimmed. The pain that tried to destroy you has become your power. You will no longer apologize for you has become your power. You will no longer apologize for the project. You will no longer apologize for the liar. Will apologize for. You will no longer shrink to make others comfortable. Because your light is not arrogance, it's obedience. You were born to glow in the dark. You were chosen to remind others that broken hearts can still beat beautifully. Your story will heal many. People who have been betrayed will find hope through your words. Those who have been abandoned will feel my love through your presence. You are not just surviving this, you are becoming someone's miracle. Because when I heal you, I use you to heal others. That's the divine exchange. You were hurt deeply, yes. But that pain became a portal for compassion. And now, I'm giving you a voice this advantage voice, the feist of Parchimus Helene. But that pain became a portal for compassion. And now, I'm giving you a voice that the the voice of the Stevener voice. You will speak peace into chaos. You will bring light to those trapped in confusion. And you will walk into rooms that shift just because you entered them. This is not imagination. It's anointing. You carry an energy that darkness cannot mimic. You are marked by heaven. And soon, people will sense it before you even speak. They will say there's something different about you. And you will know it's my glory resting upon you. The betrayal could not break that glory. The betrayal could not break that glory. The betrayal could not break that glory. Fifth, not break that glory. The betrayal could not break that glory. What was meant to bury you actually revealed you. My child, remember this. When I stop someone from leaving with what's yours, it's because your next blessing depends on your restoration. I cannot bless what's still bound. And now that you are free, I can pour without limits. You will see blessings arriving unexpectedly, favor, finances, healing, and divine connections. You will see people re-enter your life with better intentions. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time again and again. This is divine alignment. It's not coincidence. It's the evidence of my promise. Heaven is watching. Angels are guarding. The same angels who intercepted your betrayer are now escorting your blessings safely to you. Nothing will be lost in transit this time. Not your peace, not your opportunities, not your joy. Everything meant for you will find its way home, because I am ensuring it. Because I am ensuring it. Because I am ensuring it. Suring it. Suring it. Suring it. So if it seems his time successful. You've been faithful long enough to earn divine acceleration. What would have taken years will now happen in months. What once felt impossible will soon feel natural. The blessings will come one after another until you realize the waiting was worth it. You will smile again without pretending. You will trust again without fear. You will love again without hesitation, because your heart is healed, and I am in control. You have passed through the valley, and now you stand actual. You have passed through the valley, and now you stand the standards. You have passed through the valley, and now you stand the scatels with relation lo standard lo, and now you look around you. Everything is changing. You're noticing the small signs already. The numbers repeating. The random blessings showing up when you least expect them. Those are confirmations, whispers from heaven reminding you that the shift is real. You are not imagining the peace you feel. It's me. It's always been me. Even in your silence, I've been speaking. Even in your pain, I've been working. And now, I'm unveiling what I've been preparing for you. Get ready, me, what I've been preparing for you. Get ready, me, what I've been preparing for you. Get ready, me, on me, I've been waiting for you. Get ready, me, silent what I've been, because your name is being mentioned in places of honor. Doors you thought were closed are unlocking from the inside. The same place where you were mocked, you will be magnified, because I am the God of full circle moments, and yours has come. Stay humble, stay kind, but never again shrink for anyone. Your light was meant to shine. And now, it's time to let the world see what faith looks like when it survives betrayal.